I'll introduce these 4 important principles of life, which is essence of spirituality. All the spiritual knowledge, essence of all the spiritual scriptures, essence of all the principles shared with humanity for enriching the life. The 4 principles, which is essence of life, integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. ध्यान से सुनिए. From the time immemorial, so many different scriptures, spiritual literatures, philosophies evolved on the planet Earth. I can tell you from my experience, these 4 principles are the essence, literally the essence of all the spiritual scriptures, all the spiritual truths. Listen. Just like how they churned the whole Milky Ocean, gods and demons, finally got the nectar part. I can say, after churning the ocean of scriptures, the nectar part I got to share with you all is these 4 principles. Everything, whether it is a physical health or mental wellness, successful business, success in the profession, or enlightenment ultimately, everything can be achieved just with these 4 principles. Any problem of your life, any conflict in your life can be handled very practically and very efficiently, very skillfully with these 4 principles. Listen. The first principle, integrity. Let me define this principle, integrity. Integrity means you fulfilling the word and thought you give it to yourself and to others, and experiencing a state of Purnatva, completion with yourself and with life. Integrity is you fulfilling the word and thought you give it to you and to others. Listen. We all know honesty. Honesty, more like ethics, morality. But with the tattva of integrity, I am taking you a step deeper than honesty. Because in honesty, you only have to maintain the word, honor the word you give it to others. In integrity, you have to honor even the word you give it to you. Listen. Honesty is not integrity. Integrity is honesty also. It is very unfortunate. Society teaches you have to honor the word you give it to others, but society forgets to teach you have to honor the word you give it to you also. Society treats you more like a utility. That is why they teach you to honor the word you give it to them, but they do not teach you to honor the word you give it to you. The word you give it to you is also as important or more important than the word you give it to others. Because your life, the flow of your life, the amount of contentment you feel in your life, the degree of fulfillment you feel in your life, the experience of fulfillment you feel in your life, everything depends on the words you give it to you and the words you honor which you have given it to you. The word you give it to you forms the bone structure of your life. If you commit with you that you will become a doctor, and if you don't honor that word, and you don't even bother to complete that word inside your heart, that word hangs inside you as a broken commitment given by you. The more and more the commitments you give it to you, when you break them, you lose self-confidence. ध्यान से सुनिए. The more and more the commitments you give it to you is broken, more self-confidence is lost. You lose confidence over you. Just like how you break the words given to others, takes away their confidence on you. When you break the words you give it to you, you lose confidence over you. You don't honor the words you gave it to you and don't even bother to complete with them. The broken commitments which hangs in your heart takes away your self-confidence in your life. Listen. Listen. I'll give you the example. If you give a word to somebody, you will give 10 lakh rupee to them tomorrow. You have to honor the word as if it is your life. Do whatever it takes and reach that money to them as per your commitment. But if you can't give, if you decide, and even if you give your life, you will not be able to give that money, then at least tell them ahead that you will not be able to do what you said. You are taking the word back and you are completing it. Even completion is integrity. Completion is also integrity. Listen, honoring is integrity. If you know you cannot honor even if you give your life, only then you can go for completion. When you don't honor the commitments, the broken commitments take away the life happening to you. Life does not happen to you when you break the words you give it to you unto others. When you break the words given to others, they lose confidence over you. When you break the words you give it to you, you lose confidence over you. I have seen in my life thousands of people who suffer some form of addiction. Addiction does not mean only to alcohol or drugs or smoking. There are millions of addictions. There are some people addiction to talking. Some people addicted to sleeping. Those addicts suffer with low self-confidence more than their addiction. ध्यान से सुनिए. A drug addict suffers with more, is suffering is more because of his broken self-confidence than his drug addiction. Because again and again he gives a word to himself, he will break the drug addict pattern and come out of it, and again he falls into it. Every time when you honor the word you give it to you, self-confidence starts oozing in your muscle memory and in your bio-memory. When you honor the word you give it to others, the confidence oozes out in your relationships. Others losing confidence over you takes away all the wealth of your life. You losing confidence over you takes away life itself from you. Please listen. Others losing confidence over you takes away the wealth of life from you. You losing confidence over you takes away life itself from you. When you break the words you give it to others, they lose confidence over you. When you lose the words you give it to you, you lose confidence over you. When you losing confidence over you becomes part of your muscle memory, listen. If you again and again do not honor the word you give it to you, then not honoring the words you give it to you becomes your muscle memory, part of your muscle memory. That is when even your willpower cannot heal your body. Many times I see in my experience, people come out of even cancers with their willpower. Some people can't get out of their simple cough or headache, even with all their meditation and everything. It is because the power of completion, integrity. If you are in integrity with you, any word you give it to you, even your muscles listen to it. The word you give it to you is the bone structure you form for your life. You have to honor it. If you are not able to honor it, even by giving life, at least you have to complete it. You have to complete it. The words you utter towards yourself, the words you give towards yourself can be, ध्यान से सुनिए, can be nectar or poison. Nectar or poison. The words you constantly repeat to yourself, the words you constantly tell yourself has to be enriching you, inspiring you, exciting you, enlightening you. The words you give it to you is the ahara you consume to create life in you. First principle of life is integrity. When you start thinking and speaking with integrity, ultimate possible inner cleaning happens. Your inside becomes clean. Your antaryami starts shining. When you start thinking and speaking with integrity, ultimate possibility, positivity happens in you. Dhyan se suniye, listen. You can run your life just in the level of mom shop, pop shop, which does not need integrity, because your whole investment is few hundred rupee, few dollar, and your whole income is just single digit dollar. Double digit rupee. Then you may not need integrity. But if you want to live the life, when I say, I mean life. When you want to live the life in a real possible way, integrity, especially with yourself, is the first principle you need to start living. Today I will expand on this one principle, integrity, completely. All the Sadhana TV viewers, I will make myself continuously available through Sadhana TV to all of you and expand on different principles of life again and again from different experiences and cognition and perceptions. But when you want life to happen in the scale of life to you, you can happen to life in your scale or life can happen to you in its scale. Whether you are happening to life or life is happening to you is the question here. All the viewers, followers, listen. This is the first thing you need to do in your life. Sit and list out all the words you gave it to you which you did not honor. Now at least complete with them. Tell yourself that you will not be able to fulfill them, honor them. Free yourself from the word you gave it to you. When you complete or honor the word you give it to you, you experience tremendous self-confidence, which is the base for life to happen to you. With integrity, relationship with you and relationship with Sangha, with others, starts. Your family is your Sangha, your place of work is your Sangha, your place of profession is your Sangha, your friend circle is your Sangha, your Facebook friends are your Facebook Sangha. Whatever you do with people becomes Sangha. That is why Satsanga becomes very important in your life. से सुनिए, if you are not in Satsanga, be very clear, you are in Dussanga. Either you are in Satsanga or in Dussanga. You can never be in Nissanga till you are enlightened.